Welcome back. We're getting right into a question on our weekend gardening viewer mailbag. This morning, Diane writes in with a creeping concern in her yard. She writes in that these vine-like invasive weeds begin in the spring and encroach in her backyard grass throughout the summer, along with the dandelions. She doesn't want to use chemicals and wanted some suggestions. Now, I know it's a pain in the rear end, but the best way to get rid of creeping Charlie, also called ground ivy, that is also completely environmentally okay, is also a lot of work. Creeping Charlie doesn't have too deep of a root system, so it's pretty easily overall pulled out, but it can be hard to get rid of all of it. It does make a pretty good yard cover in areas where it can be too shady to grow grass. So in some parts of the yard, it can be a pretty ornamental that does produce some small flowers on the vines, but it looks like this creeping Charlie isn't where you want it, and you want to, of course, not use chemicals to affect your dog. It thrives in the wetter part of the yard, so improving drainage can help too. You can spray the leaves with a homemade mix as well. You want to clean out a spray bottle, let it dry, combine a gallon of white vinegar, cup of salt, and tablespoon of dish soap. Spray it directly and closely onto the leaves themselves. Use sparingly to minimize impact on the adjacent grass. A concentrated vinegar solution you can find at some home hardware type stores might be more effective, but it's always best to try the least toxic method first. Bree writes in she's also got creeping Charlie and wild violets and wants to know if wild violets are as easy to get rid of as that ground ivy. Wild violet is quite a bit harder to get rid of than creeping Charlie. It spreads via rhizomes, which is a continuously growing underground horizontal stem which puts out these lateral shoots and more adventurous ones at random intervals. The best methods to kill wild violets is an herbicide best applied very sparingly in the fall, but not all herbicides will do the trick, so you got to read that label carefully. The downside is it can get big brown patches of the lawn for a while it's applied. There is sort of a middle path of living with it for the summer and then reseeding and maybe overseeding the areas in the fall with grass seed to give your lawn a leg up and keeping the wild violet from spreading any further. Mike and Peg write in from Michiana, Michigan with a green roof problem. If you've never seen one of these, they are really cool. A green roof is a roof of a building that is partially or completely covered with vegetation and a growing medium with a protective barrier that keeps the roof itself intact from invasive roots. Mike writes in that they started with the roof with sedum, but in the last 2 years have noticed this invasive weed that seems to overwhelm the roof. He says he and his wife have spent hours getting rid of these weeds and want to know how they can get rid of them completely or at least deter them from coming back. This is a tough one. I wasn't able to readily identify the weed. It looks like a grassy invader though, and most guidance I've been able to find about weeding green roofs is for spotting small trees that are starting to grow, because trees are the only real plant that can break through that root barrier and affect the roof quality itself. So some weeds and grasses are likely something you just have to live with, as an herbicide would affect the sedum plants that you started with. With this dry spring we've been having, the grassy weeds are likely even easier to pull than ever with their shallow root systems. It is best to get at them before they start to seed, but I'll keep on looking out for solutions. If you've got any gardening questions, feel free to email me here at the station, tjoyce@wgntv.com. Make sure to tell me where you live and send me pictures of your problem plants. It can also be a big help too. Coming up next, I'll have your gardening forecast.